Let's get. I didn't mean to do that. Let me. Just give me a second. All right, we getting back to it. Let me load up my phone so we can be on part 3. Okay, come on, baby, come on, baby. There we go. We back on the screen, y'all. Okay. I don't know. I just love showing off this GTA overlay that we got here. Okay, we ready to go, y'all. So we got this video right here. This is WWE wrestlers working character in 2023. I've been watching a lot of wrestling recently.
Unlike movie actors, WWE wrestlers have one take to get everything right, which can cause them to break character. Sometimes it's hilarious, and other times it's sad. LA Knight is this generation's version of The Rock. He's arguably the wittiest and funniest person currently in WWE. He's so good that he can get other wrestlers to break.
The only problem is when I look at you, I just get the feeling you're not allowed within 50 yards of a school, you creep.
Even when WWE isn't on the air, wrestlers can get caught on camera breaking character. During a commercial break, Nikki Cross saw a young fan waving at her and was delighted. Unfortunately, Bayley caught Nikki breaking character and got her to snap back before Raw was back on the air. At Crown Jewel 2023, Kairi Sane returned to WWE and joined Bayley's group, Damage Control. Less than a week later, Kairi competed in her first match back. However, afterward, Sane forgot she was now a villain and went to take a picture with a fan. Bayley quickly shut the photo shoot down and got Kairi Sane back into character.
Look at Bayley, bro. Bayley's just taping everybody. That just came out.
Warning, this
we might check out some
will likely
gameplay.
Make you teary-eyed. Shortly after winning the 2023 Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes made it clear he would challenge the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. On Raw, Cody came face-to-face with Roman's wise man, Paul Heyman. Rhodes started talking about his late father, Dusty Rhodes, someone Paul Heyman had history with. Cody shared that in 2000, his family was broke, and his father was struggling to make ends meet. During this time, Paul Heyman reached out to Dusty Rhodes about appearing in his company, ECW. Despite being notorious for not paying talent, Paul Heyman made sure Dusty was paid well, and Cody thanked Heyman for that. The story was so emotional that Paul Heyman broke character and started crying. Wrestling might be predetermined, but those tears were real. This next moment was supposed to be serious, but the fans had other plans. Nearly 7 years after they faced off at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship, Finn Balor called out Seth Rollins. It was a serious moment for Finn, but the fans were more interested in singing. It went on for so long that Rollins couldn't hold it any longer and broke character by laughing.
Hey, this isn't funny. This is serious. This is serious.
The Usos are always having trouble staying in character, and 2023 was no different. On Raw, Jimmy and Jay were fighting Otis and Chad Gable. Early in the match, Otis and Jay were locking up when Otis began to jiggle. Jay could not keep it together and started laughing, which made it look like he was enjoying it. Even the leader of the bloodline, Roman Reigns, can't keep it together. In July 2023, Roman and Jey Uso met in the ring to sign a contract for their match at SummerSlam. The two agreed to enter tribal combat, and while Jay was explaining what was legal in the match, he managed to get Roman to break character.
Hey, I'll grab that lady's left slipper over there and slap you across the head, so
As you've seen, Bayley is usually the one that keeps wrestlers in character. However, this moment was so cute that even the leader of Damage Control couldn't help but break character. At a non-televised WWE event, Bayley rolled out of the ring where a little girl got her to break character. Okay, get the tissues out. It's time for another emotional moment. In 2020, Edge did what no one thought he could, and that was return to WB.
Not
3
Edge.
years after that, the Radar superstar was ready to leave. In August 2023, Edge competed in his final WB match in front of his hometown crowd in Toronto. Edge's last opponent was Sheamus, the same man who had helped him make his return. The Ultimate Opportunist was victorious, and because of the gravity of the situation, Sheamus and Edge both decided to break character and embrace. The Radar superstar then got real and spoke to the fans as Adam Copeland.
Everything I said last week in Calgary is true. He is the reason that I was able to get back in here.
Is that a cane?
That's no character. That's no writing. Steven is the reason
I
that I
guess
was
not.
able to get back in here.
Even before he joined the Judgment Day, Drew McIntyre was a pretty serious
Drew
guy.
McIntyre is not in the
However,
Judgment
if you
Day.
saw Drew during a commercial break, then you know that's not true.
That's stupid. Before he joined the Judgment Day.
When WWE was on the air though, Drew McIntyre always kept it straight. Except for this moment. One of the more minor storylines of 2023 was that of Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre. After McIntyre saved Matt Riddle from a post-match beatdown by Gunther, the original Bro started teaming with the Scottish Warrior. Riddle was clearly more into the idea than Drew, and even proposed matching ring gear. This caused Drew to accidentally break character.
Okay, so I think I know what you're saying. Let's get matching kills. No, Drew, before you leave.
I think Solo Sikoa would have actually gotten into trouble if he didn't break character here. During a non-televised WWE show, Solo was taking on Sheamus. Sikoa won, but then did something unexpected after the match. The fourth-generation wrestler left the ring and hugged one of the fans in the crowd. As it turns out, the fan was actually Solo Sikoa's mother. Yeah, breaking character for the woman who birthed you was definitely the right thing to do. I told you at the beginning that wrestlers do not get a second take, but I bet Becky Lynch really wishes she could have. In September 2023, Becky Lynch did something unexpected and won the NXT Women's Championship. Less than a week later, Lynch issued an open challenge for the title. However, Becky ended up forgetting her lines and broke character.
And I can't think of a better time than...
Charlotte Flair actually apologized to help cover up her character-breaking moment. On the final SmackDown 2022, Charlotte Flair returned as a face, a good guy, and defeated Ronda Rousey to
Are you having any fun?
Hey Google,
What
take a
you getting
selfie.
out of
Take a selfie.
living?
Take a
Who
selfie.
cares for what you've got if you're not having any fun? Have a little fun.
to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. The next week, Flair was challenged by Sonya Deville, and the champ accepted. Charlotte won, but for a split second, the Queen forgot she was a good guy and yanked the championship from the referee. Flair immediately realized that's not what a face does, and said a quick thank you to the ref. On the May 29th, 2023 episode of Raw, Seth Rollins and AJ Styles teamed up to take on Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Of course, Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio were ringside for the match. Early on, Seth Rollins slid to the outside and put his arm around Rhea. While Dom should have been furious that Seth was putting his hand on Mommy, he was actually trying to hold back laughter. To be fair, it looked like Rhea Ripley was struggling not to crack too. Sometimes, a wrestler becomes so overcome with emotion that they can't help but break character. This is exactly what happened at WrestleMania 39. During the event's first night, Charlotte Flair defended her SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. Mommy won the match, and while she stayed in character, her opponent could not. Rather than looking sad or upset, Flair was smiling and laughing, happy about the performance she and Rhea gave the fans that night. Charlotte would do something similar later in the year. At a non-televised WWE event in Mexico City, Asuka, Shotzi, and Charlotte Flair fought in a triple threat match. Asuka ended up winning the match, but that wasn't what was shocking. After the Empress had left, Charlotte broke character and hugged her opponent, Shotzi. The two women then celebrated with the crowd and walked away with a thunderous applause. This next incident is respect shown in the most purest form. One of the biggest WWE feuds of 2023 was Brock Lesnar vs. Cody Rhodes. After each man had gotten one victory over the other, the two faced off for a third and final time at SummerSlam. The Beast and the American Nightmare had a physical match, but in the end, Cody came out on top. After the match was over, Brock embraced Cody and raised the second generation wrestler's hand. Cody looked surprised by this, and that's because it wasn't part of the script. Presumably, Brock was meant to walk away quietly, but instead, he decided to break character and show his respect to the American Nightmare. Now, to see the
Not like
best
you
and
gonna
worst
get
of WWE in
penalized
2023,
for it.
watch this play.